Today I'm going to show you how to make homemade garlic bread, and it's going to be fast, it's going to be easy, and it's going to be delicious. So here's what you're going to need to make it. 1 stick of softened butter, about a handful of fresh parsley, fresh garlic, not the stuff in the jar or a can, Italian bread, or really any bread would work here, but that's what I'm using, some olive oil, Parmesan cheese, black pepper, and some garlic salt. Add some olive oil to the butter. Just eyeball it with measurements, you can't really mess it up, so just do whatever you feel is right. Next I'm going to add some black pepper, a little bit of garlic salt, and some Parmesan cheese. I'm sure fresh is better, but this is what I got. I never used to add the Parm cheese, but I got this idea from Sam, the cooking guy. I'm going to link his video in the description below if you want to check out his version of this. No real technique to cutting the parsley, this is just the roll it up and watch your fingers method. To me, that size is about good. And now just add it to the bowl. I'm going to use about 6 cloves of decent sized garlic for this. If you want to use less, you can use less. But just remember, it is garlic bread, so don't skim too much. Just promise me you won't use the stuff in the jar. Don't cut a corner there because it's not going to taste the same. Got to use the real stuff for this one. So that's my garlic all chopped up there. And now add that to your bowl. And now we're going to mix it all together, and this is why it's so important to make sure your butter is soft. Not melted, just spreadable. It's going to make a big difference. Now get the bread. I have Italian bread. You could do this really on anything. I've seen people do it on white bread before, and it's like a garlic bread toast. That works. I don't need this whole thing. I'm going to cut it in half. Then I'm going to cut it to open it up. Just like that. Now you're going to take a big scoop of this incredible garlic butter and put it right on top of the bread. You're going to want to put a nice, decent amount of this garlic butter on and spread it out evenly and get all the corners. That way, every single bite, you're going to make sure is going to be garlic bread heaven. To me, that looks perfect. Now I'm going to add them to a parchment paper-lined baking sheet. Now this is another tip that I got from Sam, the cooking guy. He puts his in the broiler, so I decided to try it, and it was incredible, so I'm going to do that from now on. So if you want to bake it, but I suggest popping it in the broiler for a few minutes and keep an eye on it. 1 minute too long can make all the difference. You just want it to come out crispy on the edges and lightly toasted on the top. If you guys could smell this right now, you would not even believe it. And it wasn't even that complicated to make, right? You could do this totally. And garlic bread goes good with anything, so you can make it anytime. Just had to be quiet for a minute so you could hear that crunch. That's what you want though, the crispiness on the edges and then that buttery, warm, garlicky, just goodness all in the middle. Please like this video if you like this video, and thanks for watching.